You waste most of your time and energy on decisions that don't matter. Then you sit there wondering why you have no energy and why you're fatigued. Let me break it down. 2 words. Brain points. You're thinking, Jacob, what are brain points? Let me tell you. Let's picture this. All right, let's picture this. You got these energy balls, literally circles with pluses on them. They float around in your brain. You have a limited amount every day because of how much you sleep, how much you drink water, how much you eat, how healthy you eat, how much you exercise, what kind of stamina you have. Whatever, bunch of rubbish. Straight to the point. Every single decision, thought, physical thing that you do costs brain points. You might be thinking again, Jacob, what's your point? Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Okay? Save the brain points and become the most powerful person you can imagine. Imagine your ideal self. He wastes no time. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't even have to think. It's just automatic. You know? That's exactly what I'm saying. I plan my day down to the exact minute. Every choice, every small debate, should I scroll or should I not? Every active idea, thought that you have in your brain is key. It costs your brain those brain points. The bigger the action, like waking up in the morning, let's say that costs you 3 brain points. You only have 50 a day. That's a lot. It's almost 10% of your brain points. That's a lot of brain points. Are you still with me? Cool, let's make it interesting. Actionable step. Think about how many actions a day you do before you get tired. For me, for example, I get tired around 9 p.m. because that's when I'm normally winding down. I have structured my day down to the minute. Like I've said, I wake up 5:55 a.m, pop my vitamins, meditate, get ready for work, pack my gym bag, make my coffee, leave the door, and it's precise to the minute. So I don't even have to think. I just look at my sheet of paper, that's on there. I put it on my whiteboard, that's up there. Look at it, save the brain point, go. I don't have to think, what's next? If you automate 90% of your system, 90% of your structure, like I've said in the last video, structure is so important. If you save that extra 10% of brain points, imagine how much more work you could do. Imagine how much better you could invest those 10% of brain points. That 10% of brain points is probably better said. I meal prep on the Sunday throughout my whole week. So Monday to Friday, my working week of my 9 to 5, because everyone loves a 9 to 5. Everyone's got to make money. I meal prep. So that hour that I'd spend a day, maybe let's say half an hour, just to be cheeky. Half an hour I would save a day. My training schedule, my content plan. I go to the gym. I don't think about what machine am I doing today. I don't think about how many sets, how many reps. It's all written down. It's all broken down for me. I already know what I'm doing before I even start. Stop being reactive and start being proactive. I know you've heard that one before, and you've heard that one from Nero. That's a bar. Write it down. Shout out Nero Knowledge. If you haven't watched him, watch him. He's amazing. Most people will actually watch him already, probably before me. But it's time to build my audience and document my fucking journey. So welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're not new. But let's grow this fucking channel, because I give serious, real advice. Seriously fucking real. Let's get to it. The problem. Most people spend brain points reacting. So what I mean by that is, just like I've said, you realize you have to do something, you spend time thinking on what you're going to do. That's so many brain points, so much energy. Save your brain points, guys. Imagine you have a piggy bank, and the more brain points you save, the more full that piggy bank's going to be. The more then you can use those brain points on stuff you truly want to use them on. You know, it's so simple. Just don't have reset. Don't have a moment in your day where you're sitting there and have nothing to do. I know it sometimes feels good to, you have a really productive day. Me, for example, I worked out today. In fact, I work about 85 hours a week. I have an 85-hour week at a minute. The reason it's not more than that is because I drive back and forward to work. So my day is pretty much occupied. I don't count reading and journaling as work, because that's my brain recovering. I've chosen to replace that time with video games, and I wouldn't have classed video games as working. No chance. It's more of an active rest than anything. Don't burn out before you even get started. I'm gonna let that sink in. Let that sink in. Think about it. You use all your brain points, you're tired by 7 p.m. and you're sitting there playing video games, and that's all you can do. I'm sorry if you can hear the music. It's not perfect yet. It will get there. The solution. Let's get to the points. The solution. How you save these brain points. Like I said, structure. Be autistic. To autistic detail, plan out your day. Start from waking up point all the way through to brushing your teeth, washing your face, whether you're going to use cold water, warm water, what you're going to have for breakfast every day, what your gym routine is, how long it takes you to drive to work, what you're going to do at work, what time's your break, what you're going to eat at break, what you're going to do at break. Be autistic with it. I know it sounds repetitive, but be autistic. As much detail as you can physically imagine. Outfits, workouts, routines, like I said, just everything should just be planned. That's how you save brain points. There is no other way. Eventually, in your brain, it'll become automatic and it'll become easy. I know I sound repetitive here, but I've got to truly get the message through to you guys. Autistic detail is the key word. We got 2 key words today: brain points, autistic detail. 4 words for you guys to remember. Remember the actionable step. Remember that. What time do you guys actually get tired? It is so far 9 p.m. It's 8:45 today. I could start slowly feeling the crash because I'm using a lot of brain points right now to think. Save yourself them brain points. Save yourself them brain points. It's key. It is key. You don't need more time. Okay? You don't need more time. You need more energy. 24 hours in a day is enough. Save your brain points. Stop debating. Start deciding. That's how you win. Bang.